Either way, anyway, here is my game. Or my game, yeah, my game. Let's just call it a game. It's not much of a game yet, but it is a game. It is at least gonna be a game. There's like a chat box in the middle, as you can see. There's a... How to say it? Here's the character information. Here's like the character. Here's like my character. This is what GM for me has, or Teresa has drawn for me long ago. It's one of the characters from our roleplays. You see my health below it. You see my stamina. You see which items I have equipped. I have a rusty blunt dagger equipped with 1 damage, so I can chop away with 1 damage on this enemy. And here in the middle, that is basically where the game itself is. The actions you can perform. So here's like it's saying which map you're on, the forest outpost. It has a description of what is in this forest. You're in an outpost. It's kind of a town, tiny town. Deep in the forest, in the outskirts of Amoria, lays a little village where young and old gather. I made this town as like a crossroads, so the roads can go from all directions basically, or at least top and bottom, south and north. Also on this map you have still 2 turns left in the current actions basically, and on this map you can move freely. So I made sure that you, in a beginner town where you spawn and so on, and where you start your game, you can move freely. Also you see, unfortunately, a dead rabbit. I will fix that soon. It should not be a dead rabbit. That was just a test. Which you can loot. You can see more information on the rabbit, and you can attack it. The idea is not to attack dead rabbits or rabbits for that matter. Dead rabbits you cannot really attack, can you? There's a feedback place. This is mostly because of our alpha testing, and we're soon gonna make everybody able to do that as well. I'm not so happy about this system, because it is using iframes and it is refreshing very often. Like every 5 or 10 seconds it's refreshing the browser here. So it is resource intensive. What I would like to do is like jQuery or something, and then just on the backend or something on the API request the new chat data and update it accordingly. But I have a hate with JavaScript, yeah, love-hate relationship, or a hate relationship with JavaScript. I really have troubles with that. I just can't get anything to work ever. Like there's an example, and okay, I'll try to do the example, and I can't get the example to work. I'm like, what the freak? so then I was like, I give up. I just make an iframe. It is even a double iframe. I have 1 iframe to have the chat form in, and you see also the debugging information. But originally it's like this. I can reload it if you want. Now you see it. Now you see it the official way. So this is the outer box here. Outer box. This one here. That is to show that I have a chat form and I can chat here. Why I did it this way is because when the chat is refreshing itself, it's not gonna refresh my what I just typed here. See it was refreshing there. So I made an iframe, and on an iframe within the iframe to get this chat display. Now I only have to make sure that it also goes to the bottom, so it doesn't go to the top all the time. That's also annoying. Have to fix that still. That's also JavaScript again, so that's no fun for me. But now at least it does not remove the chat, because you're like making a long message here to someone, you're talking to someone, and then it would refresh, and suddenly this whole message would like delete. It would be super annoying. So that's why I made it in 2. And then I made a session system here that it can actually change. You can change it here to general. Then it refreshes the whole page though. General, and it picks up only the general chat here. The general chat is basically like a global channel on the world. A say chat, that is like only local, basically should be only in this map. So only in this map, when we're in this town, you would be able to see this chat. That would be just changing per zone basically. I don't think it works yet that way, but that is the idea, at least by it. I stole this, of course, of the many MMOs I've been playing. Whispers is only for whispers when you talk to someone else in the game, so that can be another person I'm displaying on the website. In this case, Logan will be the other character. Party mode, currently, this is still black, it should also be white. Nobody's just found, start chatting now. Well, you're not in a party right now, and I have not made the party system, so you cannot even get into a party. So, but that's at least there already. A guild system, I'm not in a guild, I can't chat to a guild, I can try it out, I mean, /G is for guild. Hi. And it will probably say something like system, oh, that comes probably here. System, you're not in a guild. Yeah, system, you're not in a guild. Let's go to the system message, yeah. So we're not in a guild, so we cannot chat in a guild, but we have the tabs for it at least. And then there's the combat, and that's just only the combat log. And currently, as you can see, I've been hitting a monster, a kobold, with 1 or 2 damage, so that's a randomizer. Very simple. So that works. That's nice. One more. We have an inventory as well. I'll start with that first, because this is next whole page for this one. Inventory, you see that I have a red runestone, I have 2 copper rings, and they have absolutely no stats, so they're completely useless actually. That's why I didn't equip them. I could equip them. I guess I can equip at the moment everything, but it should actually check for, like, you can have 2 rings, 4 rings, I don't know. Maybe you can have 10 rings because you have 10 fingers, right? Just an idea. Runestones, I think you cannot really equip them. I think they're gonna be like a crafting material in the end. But right now, inventory is just thinking, okay, it's inventory, so I'll be able to equip something, or I'm able to drop it. Oh, alright, Jiswa, no worries. At least I have a VOD. You can check the VOD out after I stopped streaming, and also I will make my VODs available on my YouTube. So be sure to check my YouTube out, make sure you're subscribed to those places. I will send that out there for a moment. On my social media, I think I forgot to mention my TikTok, but that doesn't matter. My TikTok is probably somewhere linked on the description below, the panels. I have to drink something because my throat is starting to hurt from all the talking. Okay, and then the last part, most important part perhaps, I don't know, is this. You click on this tile. It's a very big tile, I know. And then you see the map here of the whole town. And currently we're on this red ringed or red squared the map, yes. So basically this is like the mini-map, I guess? Not really, because it's the current title. Yeah, well, the minimap for the current tile, but not the current whole map. I've been thinking about maybe putting the whole map here, but that should be done maybe more like a smaller version. We could put like this map there maybe instead, if it wasn't so big. But as it's so big, I just put it in a different page. So here again, you see the map name, you see the description of the map, and you see all the tiles. And as you can maybe see in the bottom, I don't know if you can read it, but it says in the bottom like tile, click, and the number. So yeah, you can usually only walk to the adjacent tiles, and in most cases also best to be on the road, right? So there's a road. But sometimes you can also walk. I think on this map you can walk everywhere. I think you can walk here too. Yeah, you can. See? Simply because I believe that if there's grass around the building, you should be able to walk on the grass. This is kind of stuff that you do have to, as a content designer, have to define. Per map tile, you have to say, when you're on this tile, can I walk there? Can I walk? See, he says he cannot move there. That's too far away because I'm here and I can't go there. So yeah, we have to define per tile. And then there's some special place, and of course I have to click several times. And luckily I can move freely here without costs, because else it would cost me turns to move. So here's a square, by the way. Oh yeah, and on this square it says like Sander, this is an NPC, he's saying, where's for sale, where's for sale? And yeah, and here you also items spawned. I've made an item spawner so they spawn all the time here, the rings and the runestone. Now we go back to the north. Here's, as you can see, there's a north entry to the city, there's an east entry to the city, and there's also a south entry or exit of the city. There's nothing here though. Here it stops, because there's a wall around this city. So this road is just going to these buildings, basically. But if you go on this last tile, which we already are, you see a little bit more text here. You see the north entrance. You're at the north entrance to Forest Outpost. If you want, you can leave this place. On your left you see a construction site. You're on a paved cobblestone road along a huge field. You think that possibly this field is used for festivities because of the many flagpoles around it. The road goes onwards towards a square with a fountain in the middle. This is basically for when you're entering the city. You can, this kind of information, you get a little bit of information about the current map you're in and what you can see in this town and stuff. And as there was a construction site, the idea of a construction site in the future in the left of here is, I'm not sure, is it on here or there? I think it's here then, isn't it? You come from that way, so that is left. Not sure. Maybe both of these are construction sites. What is the idea here is that you can help NPCs to build the city up. So you're maybe going to deliver materials, gather materials, and you're going to give them to them, and at some point this city is going to be different. And maybe other buildings get destroyed and need rebuilding. So it's continually evolving is the idea there. What else? Well, you can exit the Forest Outpost. So when we do that, still 2 turns left, that's good. And now you see that here's a much smaller tile. That's because this tile system I made in a different package of software. And now you see another functionality of this tile map system or map system. Bigger map, yes, it is a bigger map. This is also made in what's it again called? Some kind of software for D&D players, because they have like tile based, and you could just draw very easily. It wasn't from Steam. You can here see a little bit of a forest there, and this is actually a path. So if you just walk along the path, I know there's much more here because I have made this plan, of course. What I have done is here, and it's a little bit silly right now, but like a cloudy thingy. This is fog of war. So everywhere you haven't been yet, haven't discovered yet, is invisible. It's not visible yet to you. And the idea is, of course, that if you walk along the way, you will discover more tiles, and they will become visible. And this one here is available because I have been testing out the combat system. That is what I have been creating the last time. So now we could just basically walk. Shall we just walk this way? What do you think? Shall we walk this way? Shall we just go here? Yeah. Now I have only 1 turn left. Oh shit. So what happens when I get here? 0 turns left. I hope it doesn't go to -1 now. I want to go there. Cannot move, not enough moves left. Ah, I see. So that works fine as well. I cannot walk there because I don't have any turns left. How are we gonna fix that? Now I have to go into the database. Now I have to say that to I have to hack myself and. So let's see. That is the one thing I didn't add to my OBS. I see. Set turns left is, well, make it 100 and we have enough to test on today. Where ID is, my character ID is 4. There we go. So now I have 100 turns, and that will also reflect in the game. Off. There we go. It's still 0 there, but that's because I have to refresh it, you see. Refresh this one, and now we have 100 turns left, see? So we fixed that problem. So now we can walk everywhere we want. So now you will see that if I walk here, it will actually discover this tile. which once again is a road piece. Once more. Gosh, more roads. Where does this end? Nowhere, I guess. It just goes on and on and on. It's only road. Gosh. Can you go there? Yeah, we can go there too. There's grass. Oh, and there's mountains. Can you go on or not? No, you love to climb, but you are too scared and haven't got the faintest clue how to make it alive up there. That very steep mountain wall. So I can't climb up the wall. Can't go there. Can I go there? Yeah, there I can. Is there more to go? Can I hear? More mountain. And here? Nope, can't climb there either. Let's go back then. You see my turns going down? Can go here in the forest. Now I'm in the forest and just in the forest. This is actually very scary in a way, because there could be monsters in the forest, right? Just that I didn't add any monsters yet, so kind of safe. What can we... Oh, not so fast. I have to walk first up the path, of course. Yes, there we go. Then I can go that way. Let's see if there's anything there. Oh, it's more forest. See, so much forest. And so on, and I can walk all the way here, of course, again. Go back to the city. I could go out into the city, or I can, well, explore the other way, other side of the city. Now I get into water. There's an awful lot of deep water between you and the destination. If only you could swim. Oh dear, I can't swim. Last attempt to drink from a river nearly ended up in you drowning. Little bit of humor. Last attempt to drink from a river nearly ended up you drowning into the river. Oh dear. Well, that's not a good thing then, is it? So, and then on the other side, this is where I was testing last time. Here we actually have a dead kobold, and we can loot him. But there is no code for that one available yet. So. Because you're 404 right now. We cannot loot anything yet. So that we have to fix still. Looting.